Okay, so today I thought we would talk about all my cream blushes. Like, look who's back. Look who's back and doing videos and stuff. Like, it's me. All right, so the first cream blush that I ever tried, and I'm gonna do this just like one by one, we're gonna talk about them. I'm gonna show you some swatches, but let me know if you guys really would like to see them in action, like if you want little clips of me putting them on, all that kind of stuff. I think that would be a nice way to do it. I don't think that the way I'm going to do it today is like completely unhelpful and pointless, but you know, you guys might like to see them put on, and I would love to do that. So we'll do that if you guys really want to. So the first one I ever tried was well, that's not true. I have tried cream blushes in the past. We're not going to talk about it. Okay. Most recent one then, Milani Cream Cheek Kiss Cream Blush Palette in the shade 110 Sun Kissed Glow. And this is, for the most recent ones, this was like the one that I tried most recently. Okay, here, this is what it looks like. Sorry, y'all. And then these are the shades. So darkest to lightest. These all can work for me, even someone that's this fair, even though like this seems really dark. It can still work for me. So I like these because they say cream, but they're sort of like more on the gel side of things. So they blend really easily. This one in the middle for me is really pretty, especially for summertime. It's very like just fresh looking, glowy, real pretty. Like, I really liked that one. I like all the other ones as well though too. So that I think is a good little palette to have. I'll put all the prices and stuff in the description if you're interested. You can apply them with a sponge or a brush. I think for these ones I preferred a sponge, which is not normal for me. I usually like brushes for just about every makeup application, but these I feel like for me worked a little bit better with the sponge, and maybe it's because they sheared out a little bit more easily. But I think if like you load your brush and then sort of work the product into the bristles and stuff, you can get a similar effect. So my favorite cream blush brush is this one. This is the She Glam liquid blush brush, I think it's called. Looks like a little paw print. It's really cute, but it works really well too. Especially for my cheek, it's like exactly the right size. And if I'm gonna use a brush like this, I usually just stamp it and then sort of blend out the edges. That's how I do it. So this one's really good. I use it a lot. Moving on. All right, the next one, these are in no particular order, by the way, is the AOA Hush Cream Sheer Blush. I have it in the shade, I think it's Cupid. Yep, Cupid. It looks like this. Now, I know it looks like a small pot, but I mean, we're talking about like $1.50 or whatever for this. Really good. The shade Cupid is really, really good. It's kind of like on the neutral side for my skin tone. And so I can wear this with just about anything. I know it looks a little pink, but it's sort of like right on the edge of being like not too pink. It's not very peachy, but it still will work with warm looks. Anyway, so this is nice. It's not sheer. It says it's a sheer cream blush. It's not. Like, look at that pigment. So I always have to be careful not to apply too much of this one, but these are really good. This is the only shade I have though, so I don't know how consistent they are, but I like that one. And I feel like that one sort of dries down a little bit more than the Milani ones, which stay sort of sticky gel-like. All right, next one. The About Face, what is this? Cheek Freak. Yeah, Cheek Freak Blush Balm. This is in the shade Big O. You guys, like, I love this so much. Now, should I wear it because I'm so fair? We don't know, but I do anyway because I love the color. This is, to me, from my skin tone, I feel like this is perfect for that cold girl, because it's almost like, instead of it just being pink, like you're so pink from being outside, it's almost like a more natural, the color your skin would actually turn. If you use a very light hand with this, by the way, like you can get too much and it'll look just weird, but this one I feel like, and it's almost like, it's like a beautiful brick red. So beautiful. So I really like this. I've worn it a couple times and really like it. It's more of a dry cream. So it sort of, but not quite, almost dries down to sort of like a powder-like finish. But yeah, you can really shear it down so it's not too much. So even someone with fair skin like me can pull that color off, and I really like it. Okay. So the next one is the Hard Candy. I was supposed to do a video on this and I totally forgot, but I'll still do it eventually. This is the Hard Candy Face Off Blush. It's a liquid blush, so it comes in this little tube and it's got a little doe foot applicator. This one is a true liquid. This one's really nice. I really like this one as well. It's almost like, it reminds me of sort of like a rosewood color, but like I'm tapping it out and it really just blends so beautifully. And again, this would be another perfect one, very similar in shade, just like a little bit lighter. So if you're like, I don't know if I can do that one because that's just crazy, try this one. It's a lot cheaper anyway, and blends beautifully, especially with that brush that I was talking about. And again, I just take this, apply it to the back of my hand as like a palette or whatever, load up the brush, and then just tap it on. All of these I just really tap them on. So yeah, this one's really good though. I even put this on my lips and it's really pretty. So really good, inexpensive, like that. I will say though that with this one, there's some sort of underlying shimmer in it. So like when you put it on, it doesn't look shimmery, but like you'll look at your hand later on after you've used your hand as a palette and you're like, there's a lot of mica in that. There's like a big fat shimmer going on right there. So, but it doesn't translate like that. It just looks pretty and glowy, like moistury on your skin, but it doesn't look sparkly. But you will notice like on your hand that there is some sparkle that's left behind. So, all right, these ones, these are the Makeup Relove, that's what it is. Relove from Makeup Revolution. They're like cream gels. And they feel very gel-like. I don't love these ones. They're okay. This is the shade Baby, just sort of your peachy pink, and then the bottom darker one, which is more mauvey, it is more brown and mauvey, is the shade Blush. I don't love these. They underwhelmed me like a lot. They're okay, even though they're inexpensive. I wholeheartedly would rather have the hard candy ones. I think they're just better. The texture is better. I just like the texture better. They're shiny and they're okay. I don't know. Just didn't love them. Real greasy, real sticky feeling. They feel almost like a lip gloss, and then having that on your cheeks, I don't know. Just didn't love them. Okay, I just talked about these recently. These are the I Love Dew blush drops. Blush drops from AOA or Shop Miss A, whichever you want to call it. These are really nice. They blend easily and they sort of stain your skin, so they stay on for a while. Very inexpensive, so gotta love that. So yeah, these are nice. Again, I'll give you a swatch just in case you didn't see the other video, but they really, like, I don't know why I'm doing this right now. I should probably save it till later because it's probably just gonna stain my skin. But they're gel-like as well, but they are less sticky of a gel. I'm just gonna wipe that off right away because it's like, my skin's already stained. I might not do this one. Like, go back and check my video, my full face, because I don't want to stain my hand with this, and you can see it on there. But they're really nice, and they do last a while because they do, in fact, stain your skin. All right, next one. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush. This is in the shade, oh, I can't see it, Candlelit, okay? It's like the Charlotte Tilbury with the little puff at the end. It's almost like a copper. I feel like this is more of a highlight sort of color. Like if you have deeper skin tone and you have sort of this pinky peach coppery undertone, or like you have a skin tone that would flatter, I think that would be better as a highlighter or like some sort of eyeshadow thing. Like for me, for blush, it just looked orange on my skin. So I don't know, it's okay. It looked all right, but I was not blown away by these. I thought they were okay. Nothing to write home about, honestly. All right, next one. I have used this quite a bit because it's very natural looking. This is the Baby Got blush stick, I guess. It's this from Essence, and it smells like watermelon. Like, what's weird is like check this out. Like, look at the case and then look at the blush. This looks very peachy. This looks like a bubblegum, purpley blue, cool toned pink. Like, really cool toned compared to this. Like, this looks peach to me. And then when it comes out, it's like not peach. So I don't know. I think it looks good on, but it's such a bummer when you get something and you're like, oh, perfect, a peach blush. And then you put it on and you're like, wait, that's a cool toned Barbie pink. Like, not gonna work for me, you know? So anyway, that's that. The formula seems fine though. So take from that what you will. This is the Hard Candy Selfie. I think it's like a color changing blush oil kind of deal. So it's supposed to react with your pH or whatever. I don't know, like I didn't like this because it just was too greasy and oily. I'm not sure if it's called a blush oil, I can't remember, but it's just the Hard Candy Selfie color changing blush. Didn't love it. Like as far as the shade went, that was fine. Like, but I mean, you can see, like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a bunch of makeup in there from me dabbing it on and then putting it back in the tube. So if that bothers you, that's gonna bother you. It doesn't bother me very much, but I just noticed it, so just thought I'd let you guys know. All right, so that one's okay. I didn't love it. It's okay. This one, the Essence What a Tint Lip and Cheek Tint. Now this is supposed to be the dupe for the Benefit Lip and Cheek Tint. This surprised me because it was a lot easier to work with than I was expecting. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to do that. Like it's not gonna work out. But no, it worked out well. The shade was really pretty. I do have a video where I tried it on, or did a review on it. Was it a full face? It was some sort of Friday something or other. And that's it right there. And it comes off a lot pinker, like a raspberry sort of shade. But on my skin, when I got it on my face and like there, that's a good representation. Like it looked really pretty. It was very similar to like this one or the Hard Candy one when it was actually on my skin. So you're gonna have to like take that into account, like what your actual skin tone is, and how that's gonna work. But still, it's got that cool pink undertone. I just think, I think Essence must just like that undertone. But it's nice. Like I don't know that it was like so long lasting and all this and that. But again, this one would be really cute for that cold girl look as well. But I really liked it. Thought it was really pretty. Again, I have a full review on this, it going on and everything on that other video, and if you can find it, good luck. Okay, I think these are the last two. I'm looking through trying to see if these are the last two. I think they are. I think they are. So this is the She Glam Color Bloom Liquid Blush. Now I know like after I did a full face of She Glam products, like they changed their packaging. I don't think they changed the formula, but the packaging got all changed. This is in the shade Risky Business, which is, and again, it looks sort of like that brownie rosewood sort of a shade. But y'all be careful with this blush. It is strong. Like it's looking a lot browner. So it's really warm, but it's got that little pinky undertone, mauve-y sort of undertone. Not cool toned at all, but sort of like a brownie rosewood sort of shade. So that one's nice. You just got to be careful not to put too much on. Sometimes like on camera, it's like, it's hard to tell, but in real life, like you will look over blushed and everyone will be like, why is she wearing so much makeup? Anyway, that just is what it is. And the very last one is the Fusion Blush Hour Soft Matte Liquid Blush. Now this is the only one that claims to be matte, but I feel like this one is matter, sort of a velvety powdery finish than most of the other ones. The other ones all do have a little bit of a glow, and some of them are outright. Maybe this one has less of a glow. The AOA Hush Cream Sheer Blush, this one right here, is a little bit more on a matte, I can't talk, powdery matte type of a finish. And then this one as well might be a little bit matte-er. Not matte, but matte-er than a lot of these real glowy, like juicy looking ones. All right, so this one I have in the shade, I think this is Rose in the Air. Rose. But it looks, to me, it looks really peach. Yeah, real peachy. And so you can kind of see the pigment. Now this is on a fair girl. So if you can just barely see that pigment, if you got dark skin, I don't think that's gonna work for you. Let's do a double up. I'm just kind of tapping it to see if we can get more of the pigment to show up. Yeah, so I don't know, like if you're real fair and have that, if you're like a redhead or something like that, that might work really pretty for you. If you're fair or whatever, not much coming off on that. It does feel matte and it does look matter, certainly than the rest, but it does, like, if you have fair skin, that might look really pretty and natural for you. So yeah, inexpensive as well, found it at Walmart. So that goes for all my liquid/cream blushes. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about liquid/cream blushes. I go back and forth. Sometimes I will use them for a while and I'll be like, man, cream blushes, they're the way to go. And then I'll be like, well, let me try one of my powder blushes. And I'm like, no, powder blushes are the way to go. They blend so smoothly and beautifully, which a lot of them do. Some of them don't, but like, Also, like, there's so many cosmetics and a lot of them are good. Like, it's just hard to find like a real bad one these days. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding that bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.